morning, cyber traders. Welcome back. I am happy to be back. It is Friday, and today is one of the ugliest days ever. It is Friday the 13th. I don't know if anybody even know that, so just want to kind of remind everybody of that. But I'm just happy to be back. Hopefully, I don't get scared of any stocks, but I might consider watching that movie tonight. I don't know if anybody remembers Friday the 13th. I don't know why. Where Friday the 13th come from anyway? Why is it called a bad luck name? So anyway, I'm gonna have to go back in my journals. I got to see how I trade on Friday the 13th because, you know, I don't want any ghosts to come out. Anyway, came back from Las Vegas. We did the money show. It was great. I got Nita was there and made me this beautiful Hawaiian necklace. I'll show you next time on YouTube channel. I'll kind of post a picture up in the cyber group room. But it was just great to see her. And, you know, we had a great crowd that was there. A lot of people interested. It was just great to be back on the road after COVID and stuff like that and seeing everyone with a great interest of people out there that really want to learn how to trade. You know, there was a lot of content. I know we had a lot of people confused. They were going from here, who want to listen to this one, listen to that one. But I think we really got our message out. We were with Ask the Pros. And I'm actually going to be on today at 12 o'clock with Ask the Pros, expecting to have close to maybe, I think probably 1,000 people going to be in there, you know. So pretty cool to see that there are that many people that are interested in trading. So if you're watching YouTube, we will broadcast. I think we're broadcasting live on YouTube also. But if not, just click on just like us and friend us. We'll get you. So everyone in the side group room, we'll go out there and give you a link too if you guys want to come and join us. Ask the Pros has always been a great event. Like to always be up there, be there. But regarding about this week that happened, my God, what the hell happened to Coinbase? Oh my God. I mean, are they that stupid what they did? You know, regarding about, you know, not telling anybody about the news that they came out with. Let me just bring that up there right there. So Coinbase, I mean, all I could say is this. I owned that stock at the IPO price. I bought it at, I think it was, let me just show you, it's pretty cool. So I bought it right around 420. I think I bought it. Yeah, I bought it at 420. Yeah, the high was 429. I got it at 420. I sold it at 425. I think it was a 424. I'm like, screw this, man. This thing is a crack stock, crazy stock. And you could see that it eventually went down to 300 that day. I'm like, my God, thank God I sold it. It went all the way down in less than, what, almost a year, dropped all the way down to a price of $40 a share, okay? And listen, I mean, crypto, everyone likes crypto. I know Josh likes crypto. A lot of people are into it. There's some really good things that are coming out of it. I think eventually things are going to work out. I mean, we're going to be launching something on an ETF, an NFT here at Cybertrade University. So you guys are going to look forward to that, but in a totally different way of looking at that. Not more of art, but more of security. But Coin, the news they came out with, like, they own the rights to your crypto or something like that, and like, you know, when you give it to them, they have the right to, you know, you have it invested into their company. I mean, that was like, I mean, you could look up the news on it. That was really stupid. I mean, and that caused a big selling frenzy. And you know what? Wall Street's not stupid. They knew that was out there. Eventually, it had to be exposed. They had to tell them, but that thing came down really hard. You know, it's a shame. It's a really good company. You know, overall. I mean, Jesus, how many employees they have working there? But they have the right as to what you own is, if that was correct, that's pretty scary. Anyway, there was a nice bounce on it, though, I have to admit. Now, does that affect us? Listen, catastrophes make opportunities. That thing went down to that 41 price range yesterday. Great run up, went from 41, shot up all the way to 60. That was a phenomenal run. I don't think news really scares you that much when it comes to stuff like that. The trend is your friend. You don't buck that trend. Had some pretty nasty shakes, though. Stock was moving like at $1, $1.50. You don't have to trade that many shares. You trade 100 shares. You're probably still in the category 4 or 5. But that thing moved really nicely. And you can see it's moving pretty nicely this morning. So I got Coin back on my watch list again this morning. Okay. Now, another thing we all heard about, a couple of the stocks that were moving this morning too. So you had that one, a Coin that moved. You had AFRM, which by the way is going back on the watch list this morning. That stock has just got destroyed. Back in November, I think it was 170. For crying out loud, I mean, no mercy. Went down to 14, had a really nice push yesterday. You could see that thing, and it's moving again. You could see, obviously, it must have been earnings because, or that's when I see that right to close, getting that spike from like 18 to 24. It's got a nice push right now. Listen, stock still got room, still got movement in there. So that one's going back on the watch list. So remember, as a day trader, this is what teaches you how to be a good swing trader. And AFRM looks like the one that's probably one of them. Ride is another one I saw you guys did really good yesterday. Very cheap stock, really right up our alley. $1.60 stock went to less than an hour. I mean, it wasn't one of the 9:30 movers. It looks like it kicked in late around 10:30. But that thing went up to about a nice little 225, 230. What a nice move there. Cheap stock, nice level one stock. Awesome. RBLX, another one, had another big move. This is just a classic move of a 9:30 move. This is, it's funny, but everybody that was at the money show all got my mouse pad. And if you look at this stock, okay, and I'm actually showing this on a video, and a lot of you here in the trading room already know about this, but look at the best times to trade. You see right here where it talks about right here, 9:30, right, to about 10:30 right there. Look at this on the chart now. When you look on the chart, you can see that's really our move right there. And then we went from $22 to about $30 a share. I mean, that is a substantial, great volatility, great move. And hell, if you chased it at 10 o'clock and you got it at 25, you sold at 26, you still made your buck, 1,000 shares, $1,000, $250,000. I'll take that all day. There's nothing wrong with that. But there was some really nice moves. And guess what? You were done for the day. So, and that stock we remember is $140 stock. It's crazy. I traded that stock. I had it right around 80. I sold it at like 85 or some crap like that. I said, you know what? Stock on Roblox, the toy. I don't know. And I'm like, damn, it went to 140? Crap. Yeah, you know what? Looking pretty damn good right now. I'm telling you, I looked at some of these stocks that I've traded in the past, and I'm looking at them right now, and then you know why people get crushed when it does the swing trades. And it's a shame, and I kind of want to point this out really quick because I know we have some new members here, new gold members, and new trial members. I know some people here watching on YouTube, so I just want to kind of reiterate a little bit. We lost two gold students that just started out, and and it happens. It happens. Some people try it out, and they're like, "Damn it, you know what? I can't move forward." You know why they had to quit? Because they got a margin call because they were trading. They got stuck in a position in a futures trade. Okay, like Fausto, I love you guys. Your staff is phenomenal. You always called us. You've always been on top of us. There's nothing against you. But the reason why I had to cancel, I got a margin call. I got stuck in some stupid trade that I got involved with somebody else. I didn't take my loss, which you guys teach a lot. And being honest, I blew my account, So, you know what? I said, and the only advice I can give him is this. I told him, and I actually talked about this, and I talk about it in my live class, but I told my phase 3. But Nina was there. I was talking about it in the money show. I said, listen, the best thing you could do is just, take some time off, take a month off. I told him about some overnight position. I got myself screwed in. But, and it happens. It happens. Listen, you know what? You want to swing trade? You could make a lot of money, but it's a lot more riskier. You want an options trade? That's even 10 times more riskier, but you're going to make more money. But where there's more money, there's more risk. So anyway, I said, just take the time off, relax. We'll be here when you're ready. I've been here for 25 years. I've seen people come back all the time. You just got to reboot. You got to reboot. Listen, you're going to always trade the market. You have IRAs. You have, you see what's happening in the market. There's going to be catastrophes. There's going to be some great news. But you just got put yourself in the bad place. And we've all been there. We've all been there, If it was mentally, psychologically, or, maybe at a bad workplace, it happens. But you always will come back. Just as long as you love what you do, we'll be here. So, anyway, we don't want that to happen to anyone here. But if you look at some of the stocks that you traded, I'm telling you, it's not been a really good year for some swing traders, But day trading, hands down, we've been killing it, on certain stocks like we've been seeing. Anyway, so that was yesterday. Let's talk about today. So we got the stock, we got the AFRM. Christopher, I like that one. Let me put that in the side group room. And I mean, obviously in YouTube, because some people can't see that. But Christopher, a student, posted something pretty cool in the trading room. Let me just put that in there so they could see that. So basically saying preservation first, alpha second. Yeah, really, that's where it comes down to it. I like that. All right, let's look around what's going on this morning. So we got a couple of stocks. So AFRM is back on the watch list. Hood, obviously, be very careful of Hood. Hood's a little nasty stock sometimes. We watch this stock. It's a new IPO. It's basically had a really good run up yesterday. So that stock is moving. Yes, we're going to check out that VERU. It's right now number 4 on the watch list. Before I get there, I have this stock too I want to put on the watch list, MULN. That one's nice level 1 stock, not moving too fast. That one's pretty good. VERU just popped, okay? VERU. Let's go hop over here and check out level 4. VERU. Let me bring up the data on that, see what's going on. But really nice push. Now, you remember we traded this back in April. The stock went from $4 all the way to $13. So it is extremely volatile. Go back to your journals and see what you have. But we traded the stock very well. We had a big buyer that showed up here for 10,000. You can see it's not even that many shares. I'm not really seeing any big iceberg orders. You got a 16,000 here at 11.50. Orders just came in just now. You could see that there were a lot of people bidding for it right here when program trading kicked in right around 9 o'clock. Seller got taken out at 10, and you could see how it kind of moved back up there. So yeah, nice moving stock, very, very volatile. Be very careful. You could just see right here, tier size are really small. So, but that's obviously going on the watch list. DWAC, I guess that stock is going to move, and we probably should know why, okay? So Twitter, basically you heard the news that Musk is putting it on hold because he found out that maybe 5% of the Twitter users on there are fake. Now just think about this: if you own a company, okay, or looking to buy a company, and it basically it goes through acquisition cost, like every account is worth X amount of money, right? That's how you kind of figure out, okay, what's my acquisition cost, to get that lead, and how much is it making the company. But when someone tells you that when you find out 5%, that's a lot. I mean, a good restaurant only makes 20% on a profit on a restaurant. So 80% is expenses. So when you think 5%, you're like, that doesn't really sound like a lot. Well, you know what? It could have been 5% more. That means that the company would be worth more. So 5%. That means that, and that's what he's assuming that they found so far. They're not even in the books yet. So if that's the case, that's why Twitter's also taking a hit, and that's also going on the watch list too. But you could see when he made that announcement, stock went from 34, stock went up to 40. So there was a nice little bounce there too on that one. So that one's going on a watch list too. So, which is really cool for some of you, is that, being a trader also educates you about the economy, the market, everyday life, so there's a lot of cool stuff. Hey, listen, I was just hanging out with some traders. Let me just give me some for, FYI. Yesterday I was at my son's bowl game. There's a couple of big traders here in New York that I know. What's going to be the next biggest catastrophe? You saw what happened with baby formula, right? It's going to probably be the next biggest catastrophe we might have here in the United States. Anybody buy diesel fuel? Anybody buy diesel? That's right, Norman. It's going to be food. Watch what's going to happen. How does food get to your shelves? Truckers. What's happening, diesel right now, I can't believe it, but diesel is literally over $6 a gallon. Could you imagine how much is it in California? So trucks can't afford to deliver this stuff to your places. So what's going to end up happening, they said the truckers might go on strike, you know what I mean, and just stop because they can't afford to pay for it. They're basically, nobody works for, this is the big thing that separates us as traders and then the people who don't continue with CTU. I always tell everyone, I was telling everybody this in the Money Show, People don't work for free, okay? There is no such thing of a free lunch, all right? Yeah, there's free lunches out there, but somebody paid for it, right? Trading, we know that, all right? So if you think you're going to get free education, you're wasting your time. You better quit trading because you can read all the books you want. You're never going to go anywhere. Getting back to the truck situation, okay, the truck situation, diesels are ridiculous expensive right now. So you might not think it's a lot, but those trucks do drink a lot of gas, okay? And you know what? If they start going on strike, guess what? Remember all that pipeline was supposed to come in? Not only that, but those trucks get delivered by fuel with diesel. If they start cutting and they're cutting back, you could still see gas going up. So I really think, and we're not even in the heart of summer where things start getting a lot more creative. So all I could tell you is this: watch my home living channel, Fausto Home Living, and start making your own vegetables and start raising your own your chickens. Okay, so you're gonna have to go back to the farmer's days. All right. So that's obviously the next biggest thing. So what does that tell us? There could be some really good news coming out regarding about us for being a trading. All right. So anyway, is that really it? Listen, I'm sorry I keep talking. I haven't been here so long, so I'm just so excited to be back. I had so much on my plate I wanted to share with you. You got Twitter on the loser list, on the gainers, nothing on the New York. All right. Oh, figs, my favorite. I love figs. I even did a video on figs too, if you ever watched it, on the Fausto Home Living channel. That was my latest video, probably one of my best videos. I love figs. I think, especially if you people are older, it helps with Alzheimer's if you eat figs. So definitely watch that one. All right, guys. Listen, so we got our watch list here. It's Friday the 13th. It's summertime, almost at summer. When's Memorial Day is on the 30th. So we got two more weekends. So the 27th and 26th is probably going to be really slow, and the 30th. So I would say more the 27th. So we got one good week, and then got today and next week. So let's take it easy. For everyone here on YouTube, we'll be back here at 2:30 for the afternoon meeting. Don't forget, I'm going to be live at 12 o'clock at Ask the Pros. So it's the best time to take off from trading. So I'll see you rest there. In the meantime, Cyber Traders, you see something, you say something. Everybody on YouTube, Facebook Live, we'll see you back here at 2:30. And if you always want to join our trading room and you want to continue what we're talking about, just like us, friend us, do a trial for $9. If you don't like, we'll give you money back. And maybe it's something that you want to do for the rest of your life, but you got to learn before you can earn. Good luck, everyone. Happy trading. We'll see everybody else in the trading room.